They say that to be successful, you have to be selfish. To be successful, you have to step on other people. To be successful, you have to be ruthless. And to be successful, you have to keep moving forward at any cost. They say that if you want to succeed, then don't stop at anything. Just go for it. But my question is, what kind of success are we talking about? What does it mean to be successful in life? And is this the kind of success that you really want? You see, when most people think of success, they picture themselves being rich, being famous, or being powerful. In fact, most people spend their entire lives chasing these things called success. And yet, do you know what? Very few people ever achieve the success that they dream of. And even those who do end up achieving it never really get to enjoy it because in their chase of success, they end up sacrificing everything that makes life worth living. They sacrifice good relationships, strong family bonds, their health, their values and principles, and ultimately their peace of mind. I'm not saying that money, fame, and power are bad things. In fact, I say that money, fame, and power are great things to have. But here's the problem. When we make these things the ultimate goal of our lives, then we start taking shortcuts. We start compromising our principles. We start betraying people who trust us. We hurt the ones who love us so that we can get what we want. And ultimately, we lose our sense of identity. We lose ourselves in the process of trying to achieve something that we think will bring us happiness, but it never does. And here's the harsh reality. If you think that your happiness depends on something outside of you, whether it be money, fame, power, or anything else, then you will never truly be happy. Because there will always be someone who has more of it than you. There will always be someone who is richer, more famous, more powerful than you. And as long as you compare yourself to those people, you will never find the happiness that you're looking for. So let me ask you a question. Is this the kind of success that you really want? Do you want to achieve something that will bring you nothing but temporary pleasure and fulfillment? Or do you want something more? Something that will bring you true and lasting happiness? Now, I'm not going to lie to you. The path to true success is not easy. It's going to require a lot of hard work, dedication, and perseverance. But if you're willing to put in the effort, I promise you that you will achieve something that is far more valuable than anything that this world could ever offer you. Because true success is not measured by money, fame, or power. True success is measured by inner peace and strength. Here's the thing. As long as you remain attached to outcomes, as long as you keep on obsessing over things that are outside of your control, you will never find the success that you're looking for. Why? Because you will always be at the mercy of circumstances. You will always be at the mercy of other people. Here's an example. Let's say you're an entrepreneur and you start a business. You work hard. You take risks. But ultimately, your business fails. Does that mean that you are a failure as a person? Of course not. But if you keep on labeling yourself as a failure, if you keep on obsessing over the fact that your business failed, then you will never be able to move forward. You will never be able to try again. And that is why it is so important to detach yourself from outcome. That is why it is so important to accept things that are beyond your control. Here's another example. Let's say you're in a relationship that makes you unhappy. Maybe you feel like your partner doesn't appreciate you enough. Maybe you feel like you're not loved or respected. In this situation, what would be the best course of action? Well, of course, if your partner is willing to change, if they're willing to work on the relationship, then by all means do it. But if they're not willing to change, then the best thing that you can do for yourself is to move on. Even though it might be painful at first, even though it might be scary to be on your own, it is still the best thing that you can do for yourself. Because by staying in a relationship that makes you unhappy, you are only prolonging your own misery. You are only making the inevitable worse. And here's the thing, when you detach yourself from outcomes, when you accept things that are beyond your control, you free yourself from suffering. You free yourself from the constant worry and anxiety that comes with trying to control things that you cannot control. And that right there is true success. That right there is inner peace. When you reach a point in your life where you can confidently say that you have nothing to prove to anyone, then you have achieved true success. When you reach a point in your life where you can say that you are comfortable with who you are, then you have achieved true success. When you reach a point in your life where you can face any challenge with courage and determination, then you have achieved true success. See, when you detach yourself from outcomes, when you accept things that are beyond your control, you become free. You become free from the constant struggle of trying to achieve something that is beyond your grasp. And when you are free, that is when you become truly successful. That is when you become truly happy. So what is the takeaway from today's discussion? The takeaway is simple. Don't waste your precious time chasing something that is beyond your control. Don't waste your precious time trying to impress people who don't care about you. Don't waste your precious time trying to be someone who you're not. Instead, focus on becoming the best version of yourself. Focus on achieving inner peace and strength. Focus on detaching yourself from outcomes and accepting things that are beyond your control. Because that is where true success lies. That is where true happiness lies. And here's the beautiful thing about it. When you focus on becoming the best version of yourself, when you focus on achieving inner peace and strength, you will achieve something that is far more valuable than anything that this world could ever offer you. Because when you are truly successful, when you are truly happy, you become an inspiration to others. You become a role model to those who look up to you. And that right there is the greatest success of all. Now, before we wrap up today's discussion, I want to hear from you. What does success mean to you? And more importantly, what are you doing to achieve it? Share your thoughts in the comment section below. And if you found value in today's discussion, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with your friends and family. Until next time, stay motivated, stay inspired, and stay engaged. Thank you for watching.